Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with the UFC Vegas 49 Walker versus Hill DFS DraftKings FanDuel video. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, smash that bell icon so you know my videos go live, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing, man. NHL absolutely destroyed it. I will show you that in a second. Um, this is a nice card. Actually, a lot of people are down on this card. I think there are lots of ways to get different here and lots of ways to get some more takedowns. So, without further ado, guys, let's start the freaking show. All right, so real quick, I do NHL videos, I do NBA videos, UFC videos, NFL videos, MLB videos, you name it, guys, I do it. So I just want to show you guys how we did tonight in NHL. 2 out of the 3 of the lineups I gave the DFS Club on FanDuel cashed. And then DraftKings, look at that. Played 4 lineups, won 27 times my entry fee on DraftKings. So you can imagine, let's just say I did a $20 entry fee, right? Multiply that times 27. That's the type of night I had tonight in NHL. So I don't drink alcohol right now, but I got my Rockstar cheers to the winners. Very nice. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, I just dropped my NHL video for tomorrow's main slate. It's a 5-gamer, so don't miss out on that, guys. If you want to join the DFS Club, guys, you get my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks. And we cover, you bet your ass we cover UFC, guys. But you get every single sport. Every single sport. You got 2 providers in one. DFS Space, my brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS. You get NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, UFC, soccer, esports, WNBA, college sports, guys. All you got to do is click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. And then look at these plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the industry. We have our bronze, silver, gold, and 3-day passes. Everything is all access. Everything is every single sport. Everything is everything, guys. You get the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. We cover prize picks, sports wagering, DraftKings, FanDuel, Yahoo, you name it, guys. We got you. And I'm going to just say right now, I'm the best in the business when it comes to NHL, hands down. Hands down. I have so many big wins, so many takes on this year. And it's a great thing to play, especially during the NBA All-Star break, because there's a lot of fish out there that have never played and just want to play something, so they're playing NHL. So they got to deal with us sharks. So come check us out, guys. You get all my lineups. All my lineups. You don't have time to make your own, you get mine. 24/7 tips and advice by the whole DFS Club. All 500 of us. Let's go, guys. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join the DFS Club, guys. DFSClub.com. Let's go. All right, so let's pull up the fight card. Let's see here. So, like I said, I see some good spots where we can get different. I got some dogs for you. I mean, it is a top heavy card, meaning a lot of the I just noticed Jamal Hill's body there, that dad bod. Nice, dude. But there's some good ways to get different. They've already mixed the fights around, I see. So we got a 12 fight card, but let's get started on the first one. So we're gonna kick it off here and make sure that you guys have it. Yeah, that's a good view right there. All right, so let's go back here. I'll close this out. All right, so first up, we got Mario Batista going up versus Jay Perrin, guys. So Jay was just called up, short notice, literally. I think it was on Tuesday. So yeah, guys, we're looking at Mario Batista. He's 9.2K on DraftKings. Jay is 7K on DraftKings. My pick is going to be Mario Batista. I really don't know that much about Jay. What I took a notes on, he's a grappler. backpacks people, goes for takedowns, and tries to slap someone in any kind of submission. That's what he does. Mario Batista, man, he's fully trained, had a full camp, just changed opponents. 9.2K. Now, here's where I say it gets different. I think Batista goes overlooked on this slate because you have a lot of fighters around the 9.2K range that a lot of other people are going to be on. I think if you go Mario Batista here, which is the pick, by the way, super powerful striker. The dude's fast. He got caught last fight against a good opponent, though. I mean, against Trevin Jones got clipped, went down. Ref stopped it. High volume, dude's fast. Good takedown defense too. Like he was holding his own in that fight. He throws those nasty leg kicks, man. He rips the body. I think this is a finisher. I think you get your money's worth here at 9.2K, and I think Mario gets it done. So I gonna double check the ownership, but I think this is how you get different on a 12 fight card. You pick the Mario Batistas that nobody's going to be on, and you just count your money. So yeah, the pick here is going to be Mario Batista, and I'm pretty confident about it. And I'm pretty confident you get him at a pretty low ownership, man. All right, next up, we got Jonathan freaking Pierce. I get my notes together. Going up against Christian Rodriguez. So Jonathan Pierce, I believe he's the highest favored fighter on the card. He's 9.3K on DraftKings. Christian Rodriguez is 6.9K on DraftKings. JSP, man, he's coming out of Fight Ready. So we already know. Shout out to Fight Ready. I'd say the best gym in the UFC. High output, dude. Lots and lots of takedowns. That's what we like to see. I believe he got 5 takedowns in his last fight. Great cardio. He puts on that pressure, man, and just freaking makes people just quit, man. Christian Rodriguez coming up on short notice. He's a striker. Throws good combos. He rips the body pretty good. But I'm pretty confident on my pick here of JSP, Jonathan Pierce. But I know he's going to be popular. So again, one of those spots to where, like I'm saying, like Batista, you're going to go Batista or Pierce, right? I'd probably go for the lower owned Batista with the, I think has a better chance of getting an earlier finish. So more DraftKings points, more FanDuel points. But yeah, the pick here is going to be JSP for sure. All right, next up, we got freaking Jesse Stroder versus Chad Allen. I cannot pronounce this dude's last name. Chad Ellinger. I think it's Ellinger. Jesse Stroder, 7.1K on DraftKings. Man, made his debut. He got his ass knocked out, but against Montel Jackson, he just, dude's chin. I mean, he went down, I think, 2 or 3 times in that fight before he had enough. And then you got Chad Ellinger here, man. He's got these little ass T-Rex arms. Dude's a little dude, but don't let that fool you. Jesse Stroder, he's a striker. He throws them nasty. His leg kicks are pretty on point, man. They're pretty nasty. You might feint a couple, and then he'll throw a couple hard ones. Good combos. His striking's kind of weird, though. Like his punches and his swings, they're kind of, it just doesn't look orthodox. And again, he got knocked down so many times last fight. I just think the kid needs, he's not really, well, yeah, he's 30. I guess he's still a kid. I just think he needs more experience. Chad coming off of Dana White Contender Series. Looked great with his grappling defense, man. That dude was trying to just grapple the hell out of him. And he held his own, man. He's a striker, good boxing. He was taken down at will, though. I don't think Stroder goes for takedowns here, but if he does, I think Chad will just kick him off. Great fight IQ, too. And the reason why I say that is because just how successful he was on fighting that grappling in that Contender Series match. He is small for the division. He is. But when they faced off today, Jesse wasn't that much taller than him. I expected him to tower over him, but no, they were almost the same size, except for Chad's got those little T-Rex arms, right? The pick for me here is going to be Chad Ellinger. And another one of these 9K picks that I really do like because I think you get lower ownership on them. So, yeah, the pick is going to be Chad Ellinger via finish, via slaughter. So, yeah, I will have my shares of him. Canada does have a future. Shout out to the people up there making a difference, fighting for their freedoms. And shout out to Chad Ellinger, who could be the next Canadian national treasure. Next up, man, we got a banger here. The very gorgeous, very talented, out of Romania, Diana Belbita going up versus Gloria de Paula. Both these ladies are very beautiful. I mean, but I got to think for Romanian girls, man. Holy crap. You want to talk about beautiful women, classy, elegant, but this isn't a beauty contest, guys. This is a freaking fight. This should be a good fight. So Belbita's 8.2K. Gloria de Paula is 8K. So these are one of the fights you might want to target because it's going to be low ownership, right? Belbita, man, she looked great in her last fight. Looked absolutely great. She was throwing freaking everything at Blondie. She tore up Blondie's legs. She ripped up her legs, her face, the side of her ribs. She's a striker, powerful, very fast, man. High output. Those just is always throwing. Questionable fight IQ. She made a couple dumb decisions, but I think she's still a baby, man. She's 25. I'm sure she's learned from them. No takedown defense. She can be taken down at any time. She rips some leg kicks, man. They're nasty. She's got these long legs, and she uses them as certified death tools, man. She'll rip them with the legs. She has a good chin too, man. She took some good shots from Goldie and just kept coming, man. Kept coming. She puts on a lot of pressure. You can't stand still in front of her. She'll rip you up, man. Gloria de Paula, we just don't see what she's got yet. She keeps getting finished early. She's a striker, grappler, powerful right hand is her thing. She's very fast. She'll go for takedowns and try and grapple. And I would think that would be her plan here, is to try and get Diana down to the ground and just kind of keep it on the ground. But good luck doing that. God, my gosh. You guys I don't know. Go back and watch Gloria de Paula's last fight. She got kicked right in the puss and saw stars. Nasty, nasty knockout. Yeah, it was versus Cheyenne too, so nothing to be ashamed of. She took a L versus Jinyu Frey, which kind of makes me scratch my head like, really, dude? So my pick here, I know some people are on DePaula, but give me Diana Belbita here. I say it goes to the judges, but if Belbita, I mean, she lands one of them kicks to the face, Gloria DePaula could be having some deja vu from the last fight. So give me Diana, the very lovely Diana Belbita at 8.2K. Man, she's a killer. She just looked great against Hannah Goldie that last fight. I don't tend to put too much stock into older fights. I'll just go back and watch their last fight. Sometimes the fight before that too, but I just want to see the most current person that they are with their skills. So that's just what I saw, man. Next up, we got a retirement fight here. We got Chaz Skelly versus Mark Striegel. Chaz Skelly, 8.7K. Mark Striegel, 7.5K. Here's my first, I'd say I feel pretty good about it, underdog pick of the video, guys. So Chaz, this is his retirement fight. We all know about retirement fights, right? Look at Roxanne Modafferi. We thought she was going to do her thing, right? We thought she was going to grapple. But no, she wanted to put on a show. She wanted to go out with a bang and stood up and struck all 3 rounds, right? Chaz Skelly hasn't fought in 3 freaking years. He's 8.7K. I don't get the price tag here. He's a grappler, submission specialist. Man, that 3 year, he's got so much going against him here. 3 years off. Retirement fight. I don't like that. Give me Mark Striegel here, man, at 7.5K. He's also a grappler, submission specialist, goes for takedown, good blitzes up the middle. Just his cardio is kind of questionable, but he's been training over at Elevation over there with my girl Miranda Maverick and all those ladies. Obviously to work on his cardio. So, if you fit Mark Striegel in your lineups, I guarantee he's probably going to be very low owned. And if he manages to get the fight his way, where he's getting a lot of takedowns, a lot of ground control time, and maybe gets a submission here, you're looking at a lot of DraftKings points and FanDuel points at very low ownership. So, yeah, give me Mark Striegel here. You know, I'm tired of watching these videos where these guys don't have the freaking balls to make a pick. Oh, I'll just take the under. Oh, I'll just take the over. I'll take the fight doesn't go to decision. You know what? Get some balls and make a pick. Pick a fighter. If you lose, so what? Come back on here and say, you know what? I was wrong about that fight. Who gives a damn? Here at the Skywalker DFS show, we make picks. We throw our balls right out there and we say, hey, I'm going to take an underdog of Mark Striegel here and feel confident about it at 7.5K. I don't back fighters that are, one, have taken 3 years off. Two, it's a retirement fight. So, yeah, the pick is going to be Striegel, and I feel really good about it. If I'm wrong, man. I'm just saying. You got to make picks. I'm tired of this freaking, I don't have the balls to make a decision here. I'm going to pass type of shit I'm seeing on YouTube. All right, so next up, sorry guys, that's my little rant. It's just like, God, people tune into your channel, they want picks, man. All right, we got Jessica Rose Clark, 8.6K, going up against Stephanie Hammond Egger. You guys know I was all over Hammond Egger that last fight. She's the truth, man. Jessica Rose Clark, she's pretty good. She's just a kid. Not. Both these ladies are in their mid-30s. But Jessica looks great for her age. I'll give her that. She came out today in that what was that, Harvey Quinn today with the costume, the cosplay, whatever these kids call it nowadays. She's 8.6K. You got Stephanie Hammond Egger at 7.6K. Jessica Rose Clark, man, she looked great in her last fight. She's a striker, grappler, takedowns. It looks like she's peaking. She's won 2 in a row. She beat Jocelyn Edwards and Sarah Alpar. Lost a another one that lost a Panny. She lost to Jessica I, but that was 3 years ago. Panny was 2 years ago. She fought a year ago, and then she fought 3 months ago. Jessica, she's a striker, grappler, just like I said, just a good overall fighter. You got Stephanie Hammond Egger. Judo specialist, man. She'll throw people, and she's big for the division, man. She's tall, she's strong. Here's the thing: if Jessica Rose Clark tries to take her down and does get her down, I don't think she holds her down. I think Hammond Egger is too strong. I loved what I saw in that last fight. She's a striker. Good on the clinch, man. She's nasty. She'll throw some nasty elbows, some knees, push them up against the cage. She has great judo, man. I'm going to take a shot here. Give me Stephanie Hammond Egger at 7.6K. And again, I stand confident in this pick, man. I think it goes to the judges, but for 7.6, you got to pick some damn dogs here. And I really like what I saw out of Stephanie in her last fight. I think, I said Jessica is peaking. I think that Stephanie Egger is also peaking, but hasn't peaked. She's on her way up to peak. So, yeah, give me Stephanie Egger at 7.6K via decision. I think she's just too much for Jessica. All right, so next up, he missed weight again, guys. We got Gabriel Benitez, Mowgli Benitez, right out of here, San Jose, a.k.a. versus David Onama, guys. So, yeah, Gabriel Benitez, 7.8K. David Onama, 8.4K. Benitez missed weight again. Looked like shit on the scales, as usual. He's just declining, man. It sucks, too, because I was a huge fan. He's 33 years old. He's really not old. He just has a lot of experience. He's a striker. He's known for having the hardest kick in the UFC. That's, undisputed, I think. One of the hardest leg kicks in the UFC. And he rips the body with it, man. He goes right for the freaking ribs, and he'll throw even nasty knees, kicks to the ribs, man. Rips the body. His gas tank, though, these hard weight cuts, they're really affecting his gas tank, and that's really concerning to me. David, he's a striker, high output. He looked great in his last fight, man. Fast pace. He can wrestle if he wants to, man. He did lose, though, right? He lost a unanimous decision to Mason Jones, who's no slouch. I tell you what, he took Mason Jones to the woodshed. Like, he could have won that fight. Mason Jones was rocked several times. And give me David. I'm very, very confident about this one. At 8.4K, I think the way to go this card, guys, is to target the mid-range fighters, middle eights, get some of these value plays I got you, and then just throw in a couple studs. I already gave you one. I'm going to give you another one that I really, really, really like. So, yeah. Give me Onama here. I think he gets the finish here. And, yeah, I hate saying it because I love Benitez, but, man, it's just... it's sad to see the decline. It really is, guys. It's really sad. All right, next up. This one, man, I've been going back and forth. Here. I think you get both sides of this fight here. You got Joaquin Buckley, 8.3K. You got Abdul Razak Hasan at 7.9K. Joaquin Buckley, man, a fighting stance a lot like Mike Tyson back in the day, man. Same stance, same kind of movement. He's a powerful striker, man. I counted him out in his last fight, and then he came through in the third round and landed one punch and knocked that guy out, knocked him out. Questionable chin, though, man. He's been knocked out a few times. Good kicks, man. I think his kicks are underrated. No one really ever talks about his kicks, man. He rips good kicks. He'll take it to the ground if he wants to. Abdul Razak Hasan, man, that last fight, finally, just when everybody's written this kid off, he throws one kick and knocks the dude out. One kick. I think it was 17 seconds, knocked him out. Goes for the first round finish. That's what he does, man. After that, his cardio kind of, takes over. Bad cardio. Bad takedown defense, too. Man, give me Joaquin Buckley here. Joaquin Buckley's going to be the pick. I think Abdul is going to be a popular dog play this week, but I think Joaquin Buckley gets through this first round. I think he goes for takedowns, actually, in the first round to try and wear on this kid to get that cardio. I mean, Buckley's got to know this kid's got cardio issues. So what do? You get out of that first round, you wear on him, you take him down, you tire him out, and then second, third round, he's dead in the ring. So give me Joaquin Buckley, but I will have some shares of Abdul, but the official pick's going to be Joaquin Buckley only because I think Abdul's going to be pretty chalky, guys. And I think this fight finishes. Which we're trying to do. We're trying to get over 100 fantasy points on both DraftKings and FanDuel. So pick us Buckley, but I will have both sides of this fight because it just takes one head kick. Buckley can go down. Buckley's chin, I hate back and chinny fighters. I hate it. But his power, he's literally got one touch power. One hit is all it takes for Buckley, and he'll knock him out. So, yeah, the pick is Buckley. He can go 3 rounds. He can go 5 rounds. Abdul really can't. So, I got to see one more fight out of Abdul before I back him. Next up, we got the ageless wonder, man. Jim Miller, 7.7K, going up against Nicolas Mota at 8.5K. Y'all know Mota is in Spanish. So Jim Miller, another guy. First round or bust, pretty much. Striker, grappler, pretty much a grappler, man. He goes nuts in that first round. You don't get paid by the hour, guys. Horrible cardio after that. Just horrible. Submission specialist. He's 7.7K. Nicolas Mota. He's a striker, dude. He's got some power behind his punches. He's very durable, man. He was actually 2015, I think he was on The Ultimate Fighter. I think he won his first fight too, and then got ousted on his second one. This one too, I'm back and forth on. I think Jim Miller, though, will be a popular underdog pick this week. And, I mean, these guys coming off the Dana White's Contender Series don't seem to fare too well in their debuts. I'm just saying. It's like a curse, right? Give me Jim Miller here. I'm going to take Jim Miller just out of respect. And I think I cannot back Dana White Contender Series guys anymore. I can't do it. I'm sick of, of them losing every freaking time. I mean, I can't say that's 100% true with all these fighters, but I got to give Jim Miller one more win, man. He's got the record for like the most wins and for everything in his weight class. 7.7K, so another good dog pick, and I think this one's going to be a finish also. So 8.5 is still a great price for Mota because this one finishes in like the second, even the third round. He's going to crush that 8.5 price tag. And I think Mota might be a little lower owned too, because I think a lot of people will be all over Jim Miller. So yeah, come to think of it, I might have a lineup or two of Mota at low ownership. But yeah, the official pick is going to be Jim Miller, be a first or early second round stoppage, guys, submission. Just out of respect. All right. Next up, we got the big boys, man. Woo, I saw them face off today. Let me tell you, Alan Badeau looked like a mountain compared to Parker Porter. But Parker Porter, 8.9K. Badeau, 7.3K. Let's just face it here, guys. Badeau is probably one of the worst heavyweights we've ever seen. Just, I interview fighters on my channel. I'm probably going to have to apologize to him one day if I have him on my channel. I don't like to talk bad about fighters because you know what? At the end of the day, they're getting in that cage and they're closing the door. That I know they're getting paid to do it. Hell, I'd do it if I got paid to do it. I'd go in there and take a beating, but a lot of people wouldn't do that. They'll just sit here and talk shit, but don't have the balls themselves. So all the respect to every fighter that gets in that octagon. But with that said, there ain't no way I'm going Badeau here against Parker Porter, man. Parker Porter, 8.9K. I'd imagine he'd be pretty popular. He's one of these like free squares, I think, this week. He's a striker. He's got really fast hands. He looked great today, man. He keeps slimming down. Every time I see this guy, he's looking a little bit more fitter, man. He's got those nasty leg kicks. He throws high output for a heavyweight. Badeau, man, he's a striker. He likes to throw a bunch of flashy shit. His cardio though does fade during the fight, but he's in your face. He comes forward. I think this one either Parker Porter gets like a third round finish, or I think this one goes to the judges. But the official picks Parker Porter at 8.9K. Just throw him in there, take the victory. There ain't no damn way I'm backing Badeau here. I just can't do it. He just, God bless him, but I can't do it. Just can't freaking do it, man. All right, so moving right along, guys. We got the co-main event of the evening. Kyle Daukaus, not Chris, but Kyle. There are two of them. 8.8K. I think that's a good price. Going up versus no output. I love to clinch the whole fight and dance. He'll slow dance with you. Jamie Pickett at 7.4K. The pick here is Daukaus. He's a grappler. Submission specialist, goes for takedowns. He can strike when he wants to, man. He's got some nasty power. His striking has improved. But he's known for getting his submissions, man. Jamie Pickett coming up on short notice. He's just low volume, dude. I don't know what to call him. I'd say a wrestler. He'll try and just like hug you up against the cage and hold you there. Or if he's being like hugged up against a cage, he doesn't even try and get out of there. He just, very bad for DraftKings and FanDuel. We don't like that. Low volume. He throws pretty good body kicks, though. I'll give him that. When he is active, if Jamie Pickett became more active in his fights, I think he'd be a force to be reckoned with. The thing is, he doesn't like to do it. I don't know if he's afraid he'll run out of gas. That's probably what it is. He's afraid he's going to gas out, but that's not how you win fights, man. He does wrestle and grapple. But yeah, give me the better fighter here, Kyle Daukaus at 8.8K. I would imagine he'd be popular too, especially for that price tag. I think this one goes the distance, though. I really do. Because Pickett's tough. I mean, he can take a shot. He can. It's just the freaking the boringness of him drives me nuts because he's got talent, dude. He's long for the division. But when they faced off today, Kyle was longer than him. So that doesn't happen that often in this weight division. But yeah, give me Kyle Daukaus here at 8.8. Big surprise, I know. But it's one of those cards, man. I have to really plant my flag down and say, this is the underdog I'm backing, and these are the favorites I'm backing. And last but not least, we got the main event of the evening. Johnny Walker at 7.2K, a.k.a. he looked like Danny Green on steroids from the Philadelphia 76ers. Look at him. Tell me that ain't Danny Green's big brother. Going up versus Jamal Hill, guys. This is where we're at. This is the main event. So Johnny Walker, 7.2K. Jamal Hill, 9K. Jamal Hill's my lock of the night at 9K. Get him into all your captain spots on FanDuel. Get him into all your lineups on DraftKings, 100%. I think Jamal Hill knocks him out here. Hopefully he got that ego in check, though, man. I hate seeing fighters. Buckley had it for a minute there. Hill had it. You got to be humble in this sport, man. You can't get, I know you're young, but you can't get too cocky. That's when you get, put in a leg lock by the bear Jew, right? And then you lose. But Johnny Walker, he's a striker, flashy, nasty leg kicks. He can wrestle, he can grapple if he wants to. He's another one of these fighters, though, that are chinny. Got a glass chin. Not good to go up against Hill. Jamal Hill's a very powerful striker, man. And then he'll go for takedowns. And when he gets you on the ground, he's not looking to throw a stupid guillotine on you. He's looking to ground and pound you into the mat, to put a permanent indentation of your face in that mat. So they'll have to scrape it off 20 minutes after the event's over. Give me Jamal Hill here. I feel very confident at 9K. Get him in all your lineups. Get him in your captain lineups on FanDuel. And that's a wrap, guys. So, again, let's just go back. So, again, I'm looking at ownership. So, pay-ups. Mario Batista. Love the pay-up here. Chad Angler from Canada. Low-owned pay-up there. Favorite dog, Mark Striegel. Stephanie Egger. And then you got favorites, Jamal Hill. I'd say number 1 is Hill. Number 2 is probably Parker Porter. Parker Porter is probably my second favorite. And let's see, mid-range, Onama. Definitely Onama. I think he gets it done. Belbita, because they're so close in price range. But yeah, I think Mario Batista is the way to go for pay-ups, guys. Get him, get freaking Jamal Hill, and then just work your way around those two. I think that's the way to success, and I think that's the way you take down this week, guys. You got to be different on a 12-fight card. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. UFC Vegas 49, that's the breakdown. Do you guys want my lineups? You want ownership, projections, top stacks for every single sport, guys. We're doing NHL right now while NBA is on their all-star break. Hell, when NBA is back, we still do NHL. I have 3 takedowns this year and 150 max entries, but I only play 3 lineups. I put my 3 lineups against their 150. May the best man win. All right, that's what I do. DFSClub.com. Click join now. Click my logo so I get credit, and then pick your plans, guys, and you're in. It's that simple. Just play my lineups. If you ain't got time, just plug and play my lineups, guys. I got you. I make the proper pivots that I give you guys the best lineups that I'm playing, and then I'll make a couple pivots. So don't worry about lineup sharing and none of that. So technically, I don't share lineups, but I do my own pivots. So don't worry about it. So DraftKings, fuck off for that. Because DraftKings is real anal about that shit. It's so stupid. I can do a whole video on DraftKings and just bury them. Just bury them about that. FanDuel don't give a shit. FanDuel don't care. Because they know that us providers are the ones that bring in the business. Because our members play every single day. But they're trying to cater to the casual player that plays once a year during the Super Bowl maybe. Stupid business. Stupid business. But that's another rant for another day. Another video for another day. Come check us out, guys. DFSClub.com. And then don't forget, guys, subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. This channel is just blowing up, and thank you guys so much for doing that. I wouldn't be doing this. Hey, listen here, Jack. You guys keep watching these. I'll keep making them. All right. Shout out to the whole DFS club. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the world. Let's go. Let's get this bread. I love Saturdays. It's fight day. Starts at 1 p.m. West Coast time. That would be 4 p.m. East Coast time, I believe. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I'm out, you guys. Take care.